Helpful advice with Bobby, Kalila, and George.
Hello, the Tiger Belly crew. I'm a big fan of the podcast. Actually, the only podcast I listen to. I emailed you because I came across this YouTube video involving an interracial couple, and I wanted to hear Bobby and Kalila's opinion on this. A Korean man, Justin, is in a relationship with a Sudanese Filipino female, Sarah. Justin brought Sarah to meet his parents unannounced. The parents did not approve, especially the mother, and would not let Sarah into the house nor talk to her. In my opinion, we live in a great, diverse society that has many different cultures, religions, and race. Definitely in our generation, we were raised in a multicultural society. It allowed us to appreciate the difference between cultures, provide us with an open-eye perspective to other parts of the world, and engage in a diverse group. As a second-generation immigrant, I'm very accepting to interracial relationships.
Okay,
the question is, when Bobby first introduced Kalila to his parents, what was the reaction?
I want you to say this.
How accepting were they?
It's the guy's fault.
The Korean guy.
Yeah, I'll tell you why. You think that my brother and I, right, have liberal parents? No, they're traditional Koreans that have fucked up views about society, right? We hate Filipino. All growing up, we hate Indian. Mm-hmm. Only Korean number one, right?
With the finger?
Yeah.
Korean number one.
Black people should not be president.
Yeah.
That kind of shit.
Yeah.
Right? And you look at your parents and you go, if you don't change that right now, I'm never talking to you again. That's fucking crazy. And then they realize through years of us just being like, being gay is fine. Okay, it's fine then. Right? You train them. They're an extension of you, your parents. And if my dad said, oh, I'm gonna vote for Trump, right? It's just like, all right, well, we're done. I'm done. They know that. No, they're gonna abide by the rules set out for us. That all men are created equally. There's no difference, right? Being gay is an abomination. You're just born that way because of fuck, right? And this guy didn't train his parents. Because let me say this right now. If I brought my fucking girlfriend, this fucking, you know what I mean? Island gook, right? This island gook to my house. And I go, hey, mom and dad, this is Kalila. Oh, she don't go inside. Well, I'm not going inside, and I'll see you later. And we'd get a hotel room, and I'd eat her pussy in that hotel room, right?
Yes. But you know what? You're right, because I think that you told her I was Filipino.
Yeah.
But you didn't tell her I was half.
Yeah.
Because when she saw me, she goes, oh, I thought you were Filipino, but you're so pretty.
Yeah.
And as if like a Filipino couldn't otherwise be. And I was like, oh, thanks.
Yeah. Now, if she was ugly, that's different. That's different.
Also, knighting her pussy.
But here's what not ugly. What I'm saying is that my parents. Here's what they want, right? They don't care necessarily about race, or they care more about their heart, what their heart is like. So it's like when Kalila was helping my dad with his medical stuff, waking up early, and really trying to engage with them. They get what that is. And they go, oh, this is a good person. My ex-girlfriend, Christine, she's a nice girl, and I'm not saying anything bad. She's married now. I'm very happy for her. But she was a little standoffish with my parents, and they were fine with her, but they didn't fall in love with her like they fell in love with Kalila. They really loved Kalila, like an extension. They loved Sarah because Sarah's much like Kalila in that way.
I think that your mom likes easy people.
Yes.
She likes people who are like just go to the living room, squat on the floor, low maintenance.
Yeah.
And Sarah seems like she was probably very similar.
She's very similar in that way, low maintenance. Yeah. But there was nothing wrong with Christina. She was a cool girl, There just wasn't that connection, I think this guy, if I was that guy, I would just be like, well, I'll see you later, mom and dad, and just move on with his life. I know it's difficult to do, and I know that sounds crazy, but to me, it's embarrassing. It's like when, I talk to white dudes, yeah, my parents voted for Trump. And it's just like, oh, but that just would not happen with my parents. Because,
What if you went home and then you saw like an old like ballot or whatever, like a stub, like let's say they had receipts,
Who they voted for?
and you saw that all this time they'd be like, Bobby, we didn't vote, but they actually voted for Trump. Like, what would happen after that?
Well, I would probably go, did you vote for Trump? And they would say, oh, yeah, okay, we did, right? Okay, I'm fine with it. And they'd be, really? I go, yeah. You guys don't have cell phones anymore, by the way.
You can't communicate with the outside world.
No, I mean, because I pay for their cell phones.
Yeah.
So that's cut off.
Yeah.
They go, okay. And I go, and the $4,000 I send you every month, that's done. Oh, but, yeah, bye. That's how, and that sounds crazy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know it sounds crazy, but I think I believe that. I stand by it.
I don't
Now,
think
go ahead.
I don't think you could
Do what?
cut your parents off.
I don't think so either. I think
You love your
would
parents
love
too much.
them
From everything you talk about, you love your parents too much.
unconditionally.
I'm the same way with mine.
Let me think.
Revisit.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
Yeah.
You love them too much. It's
That's tough. That's a
unconditional.
tough one. Well, I guess lose the girlfriend then. Cut the girlfriend off. I don't know what else the solution is.
I watched.